It's now time for Meadville Bulldog basketball on Cool 101.7, Cool1017online.com, Cool TV, and tonight on Armstrong. Our broadcast is being brought to you by the Mercer County State Bank, Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, Ralston's Hardware, Hobbs Do-It Center, Howard Hanna, Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate, Juniper Village of Meadville, Flicks TV and Appliance, Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community, by Armstrong Cable Services, and by the Area Shopper. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Erie, Pennsylvania, the Haggerty Family Event Center, the home of the Cathedral Prep Ramblers. Tonight, the Dogs and the Ramblers right here on Cool. Chuck Stop, Gary Patton, Joe Vilke behind the camera. It should be a good one here tonight. Good evening, Gary.
Good evening, Chuck. Great to be back in the saddle. Hello over to Joe behind the camera always. And I tell you what, once again, I've missed a couple of games here. I had some good action, had some girls action last night. But nevertheless, Chuck, we're going to have a whole lot of action tonight.
That we are. Meadville Bulldogs off to a good run here, 9-1. They stand in the region with 5 victories, or rather 1 victory and no defeat in the region. Meanwhile, Prep, of course, you go by this Prep record at 8-7, but Big Air, they play some huge teams, Ohio, just all over the country, up in New York.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they take on the best of the best, and you look at a record like that, 8-7, you're right, Chuck. It doesn't mean anything. They've lost to some teams that are probably 2, 3, 4 times state champions. And I tell you what, I'm sure you got a list of who they played and who they lost to. This team is a tough team, despite the record, plus they're at home.
That they are, up here at the Haggerty Center. Well, looking at these teams and the regions they are in, for the Meadville Bulldogs, they're in Region 5, Oil City, the Dogs, Conneaut, Titusville, and Franklin. Meanwhile, for Prep, they're in Region 7, Erie, McDowell, Warren, and then it is Cathedral Prep. Now the Dogs are 4A. Meanwhile, for the Region 7, 6A, Erie, McDowell, Warren, Cathedral Prep is 5A, Gary.
All right. Nevertheless, a lot of tough teams in those standings.
Yes, let's take a look now at Prep. 1 over Harbor Creek, Fairview, and also Lions. Now that's a team out of New York. They lost to Canisius. That's located in Buffalo. Christian Brothers won. Arbor View out of Las Vegas played them.
Wow.
Got the victory in that one. Lazinger, they lost. That is in Lawndale, California. Then they lost to R.W. Goins STEM Academy. That's in Las Vegas. So that was a tournament that was held over the holidays. Then they were losers to Our Lady of Mount Carmel. That's in Baltimore, Gary.
Wow.
That is a Catholic Christmas showcase, they call that. Burke's Catholic in Catholic Christmas showcase. Once again, that same tournament. They lost that one there, but it was a close one, 53-49. Then they returned to knock off Girard, then also won over Northeast, and they will be coming up against McDowell. So all those big teams that they have been taking on, Big Air.
Well, I tell you what, they are playing some local teams, as you talked about.
Oh, absolutely.
So they're still in the mix. But, yeah, to travel to Vegas, Baltimore, Maryland, wow.
New York.
Talk about, Buffalo, New York. That's some serious traveling and playing opponents that you've probably only seen on film.
All right, we'll come back. We'll take a look at the Dogs. They played some tough teams also. We'll be back. We'll take a look at that right after we take this timeout on Cool 101.7, Cool1017online.com.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on. Right here, close to home.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded just like you.
From Cool 101.7 Radio, this is Cool TV.
And welcome right back to the Haggerty Family Events Center, where we have the Meadville Bulldogs Cathedral Prep tonight. Let's look at that schedule so far for the Dogs. They won their first 7 games. Girard, General McLean, Hickory, Sharon, Northeast, along with Oil City, and also a big win over State College. They won that one 56-48. Always State College, a tough team. Then they lost to Lower Marion in that same tournament. Won over Harbor Creek, and the Erie Heights still got the victory there. Then they lost a real tough one a week ago to Grove City in that ball game. Tell you more about that in a little while. Then East Rochester lost that one 59-55. That brings them up to Cathedral Prep tonight. So the Dogs playing some tough teams, Gary.
Absolutely. There's some big names right there. And then they lost that one. That was a close one, 59-55, just a 4-point difference. No blowouts, apparently. Playing great ball. Record shows it. Once again, they get tested tonight, though, with the Ramblers.
That they do. Let's take a look now at that Meadville Grove City game. At the half, 36-33 Grove City. Then going to the fourth quarter after 3, 54-45. At the end of 3, it was Grove City. In the fourth quarter, the Dogs with a valiant effort, 25 points, 18 for Grove City, but the Dogs come up short, 72-40. Lutheran in that ball game, 6 triples for the Dogs. Burchard had 1. This tells the tale. Dogs on the road, 6 of 9 from the free throw line. Grove City, 15 of 22. And you lose by 2, Gary. All right.
Heartbreaker.
Oh, it was. Lutheran, with those 6 threes, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, he had 31 points. Burchard, 9 field goals, 2 for 3 from the line, 24 points. And Butler, 3 of 4 from the line, ended up with a total of 9 points for the Meadville Bulldogs in that tough loss down at Grove City. All right, we're about 2:20 away. We're going to take another timeout on the pregame show. When we get back, you'll be ready for high school basketball tonight. Your Meadville Bulldogs, Cathedral Prep from Erie. We'll have that for you right after we take a 90-second timeout.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on. Right here, close to home.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
This is Cool TV.
Okay, we're just minutes away from the opening tip-off with the Dogs and the Ramblers. For the Bulldogs, it is Jack Burchard averaging over 20 points per ball game at 23. Lucas Luteran averaging 18 points per ball game. Only other player in double digits for the Dog is Tyke Butler, averaging 10. For Cathedral Prep, we do not have any individual averages for them. Prep is averaging just under 61 points a ball game. The Dogs at 66.5. Defensively, Dogs giving up 54.7. For Cathedral Prep, 54.8. Meadville averages 56% from the free throw line. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the playing of our national anthem.
Job well done. Young lady down at midcourt singing national anthem.
All right, we're ready for the starting lineups. When we get those, we'll head down to the PA announcer. The Meadville Bulldogs. Cathedral Prep Ramblers.
The Bulldogs into the record of 9 wins against 3 losses and a 1-0 mark in Region 7. They're coached by Mark McElhenney. He's assisted by Chad Sutton, John Berger, and Craig Dixon. Starting at guard, senior number 2, Jack Berger. Starting at guard, senior number 4, Lucas Luteran. Starting at guard, junior number 5, Tyke Butler. Starting at forward, senior number 12, Kamari Pope. And starting at forward, senior number 33, Kellen Ball. And now introducing your 2024-25 Meadville Ramblers. The Ramblers are 8-7 in the season and 0-1 in Region 7. They're coached by Jeremy and Jesus, assisted by Sean Zablocki, Mark Fineski, and Jordan Destiny.
The Ramblers in the home whites tonight, orange numerals. And for your dogs in the road black with the red numerals, we are ready for basketball tonight from the Haggerty Family Events Center here in Erie. On WMVL, Linesville, Meadville, and Cool 101.7, along with Cool TV, Armstrong tonight. Thank you for joining us. We are ready to go. Max Wallace at 6'6" on the jump against the Dogs ball, and it is won easily by Prep. Out front, Murachi hands the ball off at the high post. There's a pick and a roll as they hand the ball to Horton. Back in the paint, kick the ball back out front to Murachi. Left wing open three is good. That is buried by Thompson. 3-0 Prep early. Meadville has the ball out front. Tyke Butler around the horn. Hands the ball off. Back over to Burchard. Burchard right of the circle. Lost the ball. Picked up on the right wing. Back out front. Lutheran steps to the circle. Blocking foul call. Foul is going to go up against them now.
His team's first, 7-12. Here we are in the first period. 3-0 Prep.
Lutheran will inbound. And into the backcourt to Butler. Butler, top of the key, man-to-man defense. Pretty aggressive by the Ramblers here tonight. Trying to dribble between defenders is Lutheran. Double teamed and traveled. Almost a minute into our game tonight from Erie. Murachi. Guarded by Butler. Hands the ball off to Horton. Back out top of the key. Another three. Thompson, no go. Sky and high to pull it down for the Dogs is Jack Burchard. He'll bring the ball into the forecourt. Brings the ball to the top of the key. He's going to drive in. Pop it up. No good. Blocked out of bounds.
Man, great defense by Prep. No!
And one of the Prep players down right now. It might be an ankle injury to number 5, Murachi.
Appears to be grabbing his right.
We're going to help him up off of the floor.
Good
He's going to come
sportsmanship.
limping to the sideline. See, he'll be replaced by number 12, Sebastian Wolford. Lutheran will inbound baseline right. Looks, loves that ball in there to Butler. Butler at the top of the key to Lutheran. Hands the ball off to Burchard. Burchard, sideline right. Lob the ball back out front to Butler. Butler on the dribble drive, crossover, free throw line in, flips it up with the left hand, no good. Blocking foul.
Two shots coming up for the Dogs. 6:16 on the clock, first period. 3-0 Prep.
They're now with the foul for Prep. Butler to the free throw line for Meadville. It is a 3-0 Prep lead. He's a line for a couple. First one is right there.
Puts the Dogs on the board, 3-1.
He'll toe the stripe for one more. Line left.
Chance to get him within one.
He's a 56% foul shooter. Puts it up. Nets it.
Nothing but net on that one. 3-2. Prep by one. They've got the ball. Here we go.
Wolford, top of the key. Hands it off to Horton. Thompson, left wing back out front, top of the key. Triple Horton, no good. And rolls out of bounds. Dogs ball.
So we're still at 3-2, 6:02. Here come the Dogs down by one.
Kamari Pope into the forecourt with a left-hand dribble. Butler hands the ball off to Burchard. Dribble drives, led up with the left hand, no good, but he got fouled on the hack.
What a nice move underneath, trying to get around two of the Ramblers, but draws a foul. 5:46. He'll go to the line.
He is a 66% foul shooter. The 6-foot senior averages 20.3 points per contest. Free throw. Good.
That ties the game at 3. Prep has 3 fouls, none for the Meadville Bulldogs. We're in the first.
Another for Jack. Up and good.
Well, Meadville takes the lead, 4-3.
Wolford to the forecourt, to the top of the key to Thompson. Thompson over to Wallace. Wallace hands the ball off to Horton. To Thompson. To Horton. Horton down the left baseline to the rack for 2.
Nice move underneath. Puts Prep back up 5-4.
And they'll show some pressure now. Jack's going to take the ball way out. Open 3. Butler in and out. Rebound hauled away by the big boy, Mike Wallace. That's 6-6. Into the forecourt to Horton. He lost the ball, picked up Meadville.
Second turnover for
Long
Prep.
pass down the court to Luter to drive and score.
That puts Meadville back up 6-5.
Under 5 to go here in the first quarter. And we're going to get a foul called against the Dogs.
Bulldog foul on Lutheran, his first foul, team number 1.
Lutheran with the foul. His first.
Team's first.
Thompson steps out of bounds to throw it in directly below us here at the Haggerty Family Event Center in Erie. Wolford lob it down low. Bad pass stolen away by the Dogs, and now they just turned it over.
Back and forth we go. Right now, 6-5 Meadville, 4:48 first period. Cool 101.7 FM along with Cool TV. We welcome you aboard tonight.
Thompson will inbound. Dogs will pick them up as they bring the ball into the front court. That's Wolford. Sebastian. Picked up by Butler. Over on the left wing to Thompson. In underneath. Open. Put it up and in. Good by Wolford.
Prep takes the lead back, 7-6.
Up the court. Right side, Butler's got it to the left wing. Thompson guarding him. Looks, corner left down the baseline. Pope, want to put up, blocked away. Here comes Prep.
Bad
2-on-2 break. Carrying the basketball against Prep.
And that'll be their 4th turnover. 4:07 on the clock, 7-6. Prep by 1. Dogs with the ball.
Burchard will inbound three-quarter court to Butler. Butler, the point guard. Slowly up the middle of the court. Sideline right. Thompson guarding him. Tries to spin away. Now he's in trouble. Lobs the ball way out there. Brought down by Lutheran. Lutheran went into the backcourt to get it, although it was touched by the Ramblers. No over and back. Off to Jack, top of the key. Jack gets it back.
Ramblers, they play in-your-face basketball. Great
down
defense.
To the baseline. Pope now drive in underneath. Laid up, blocked away. Rebounded, put back up, and it is good by Pope.
Good second chance right there, getting the rebound. 8-7 Meadville.
3:20 to go here in the first 8 minutes of action on Cool. Thompson, high post left. High post right to Wallace. Back to Thompson. Hook pass into Wallace. Finger rolls up on the rim and off. Gets loose. Picked up by Meadville. This is Burt all the way to put it up. No good. What do we got?
Foul underneath.
Elbowing in underneath. Wolford picks up the foul.
Team's 4th.
Long inbound pass. Out to Lutheran. Lutheran guarded out there by Foster. Lost the ball. Picked up by Prep. 2-on-2 again, and Law's lost out of bounds. Which way are they calling it? It's going to be Prep's ball.
Depends which referee you look at.
Thompson out of bounds to throw it in. Baseline left. 5 seconds. Pushes that ball into the paint. Fall away 10-foot jumper. No good. Horton. But the tip in is good. This basket is good by Wallace.
Prep takes the lead back, 9-8.
Good one here tonight so far from Erie. And we're going to have another foul. Burchard have the ball.
That's number 5 right there.
That foul is going to be called on Wolford.
His second foul, team foul number 5. Entering
So a 2-foot shots coming up now for Jack Burchard. Tonight, 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Chance to tie the game right here. 2:40 on the clock. Shot is up.
Good.
We're tied at 9.
He'll be at the line for one more, as we told you, 66% foul shooter. Line left. And in and out. Rebound is brought down, and then a scramble for it. Ends up going out of bounds. The Dogs had it, but laying out of bounds for the Dogs was Pope. Ball belongs to Prep. Tied at 9. 2:35 to go, first quarter. Thompson will bring the ball ahead. Picked up by Butler. Swings the ball out toward midcourt. Looking. Down, open, left wing for 3 and buried. Just into the ball game and burying it was Caney.
Second one tonight, 12-9. Prep trying to get a little bit of breathing room.
Out front, the ball was Lutheran to Butler. Butler wanted to drive, shut down though by Thompson. Butler right of the circle. Hands the ball off to Burchard. Burchard, free throw line into the paint, puts it up short. Rebound, Butler grabs it down, kicks the ball out front. Over to Butler. Butler at the point. He's going to penetrate, he's going to go in and lay it to the rim, no good. Right there hauling down the rebound is Max Wallace. And then he lost the ball out of bounds. 12-9 Prep.
Under the rim is number 15, Ben Scheffler.
Timeout has been taken by Meadville.
Okay, 30-second timeout. We'll be right back to hear the score. Prep 12, the Dogs 9.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
93 seconds to go here in the first period. Prep 12, Meadville 9. Meadville yet to connect on threes. They have 90 of them on the campaign, and they're shooting 31% from beyond the arc, and they are led by Lutheran with 38.
Well, let's see if they can capitalize on the turnover here.
Butler out front.
90 seconds remain, first period.
Hands the ball off the ball. Over the head pass back out front. Now lob it in underneath the ball. Got it in the paint, double team.
Wide open in the
Kicks ball
corner.
Off corner right. 3 is up off target. That is no good. Rebound quickly comes Prep up the court from left to right. Open, another 3 is up. That's off target. No good. By the gentleman hit one a little bit earlier. That's Canny. And then it's turnover to the Dogs.
1:05 on the clock, 12-9, Prep by 3.
Jack will trigger it in against full pressure, a man-to-man.
Here come the Dogs.
Butler in the backcourt. Right hand dribble to the forecourt, goes around the screen, down the left baseline, and kick it back out front. Burchard, 3 top of the key, bingo!
Finally, their first one tonight. We're tied at 12.
Horton to the forecourt. Horton to the left wing, left of the circle, pops the 3 and connects.
Well, they left him wide open. 15-12, Prep.
30 seconds to go, first quarter. Butler out front. Butler against the man-to-man, pulls up 3. He's got it, right of the circle. Second 3 of the night for Dogs. I just talked about it coming back after the break. Head-and-head one. Now we have 2 in a row, Gary. And we have a...
How can it be 18-12?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. It should be tied at 15.
Well, they put the 3 on the wrong side of the board. Dogs had a couple 3s there. They had 9, so 12 and then 15.
23.
All right. 15.
Should be tied at 15.
Well,
23 seconds remain on the clock with the...
nobody's noticed that yet.
Nobody's caught the score.
Well, I think coach of the Dogs, Mark McElhaney, he wants to know what's going on. And now the officials are getting together. They'll check the 2 scorebooks. There we go. Finally back to 15 apiece here. 20 seconds to go. Prep with the ball. Plenty of time to get the ball into the forecourt. Take a shot. Thompson is out front. Just holding. Triggers the ball over to Wolford. Wolford sideline right in front of the Dog bench. Reverses it back out front. Thompson double teamed. Back out on the left wing. Open, top of the key. 3 is no good. That's the end of the first quarter with a score. We are tied at 15, Meadville and Cathedral Prep. We'll be back on Cool 101.7 Cool TV and Armstrong right after a 60-second timeout.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
And we are ready for the second quarter here in Erie. Meadville, Cathedral Prep, tied at 15. Prep gets the ball to open up the second frame. Wolford down into the right corner. Back out front to Thompson. Michael in the paint. Spins and shoots. No good from 10. Battled around. Grabbed out of the air and then thrown away. Up the court is Burchard all the way, twisting and turning to the rack, puts it in, but no good traveling. Dog fans don't like that call. And here comes Prep. Out front, Wolford. Wolford, Thumbtail, right of the circle, into Horton. Horton shoots and scores.
Yeah, nice turnaround jumper. Breaks the tie. It is now 17-15 Prep. What's been a seesaw battle here in the first half.
Prep goes right side, out front, top of the key, to Litterin, to Butler. Butler in front of the Prep bench, reverses it to the top of the key. To Ball, back out front to Burchard. Jack will pop a 3, no good. Rebound taken down by Thumbnail. Long pass into the forecourt, stolen away, and a nice save by the Dogs. Burchard in underneath. Butler puts it up short. Rebounded. Lutheran brings it out of traffic. Free throw line. He shoots. It's no good. High to pull it down and knocked out front. Meadville's got it back. Burchard's got it. Burchard cross court pass, and he threw the ball away. Up the court in a hurry comes Caney, and a foul called. Out of bounds to Prep.
Dogs get their first team foul here in the second period. Johnson with the foul, his first. He goes out for Meadville.
Johnson's inbound, baseline right. pushes that ball out to Wolford and tried to pass the ball to the left wing. Out of bounds she goes. Meadville's ball. They trail 17-15.
Yet to get any points here in the second period.
Butler. Top side. Butler just dribbling around out front, no hurry. Over on the left wing, top of the key. Butler thought about a three, pulls it down as he's covered up by Thompson at 6'6". Now he makes his move, free throw line, behind the back, dribble in the paint, fakes, he shoots, well short. Prep's got it, long pass, up into the forecourt to Horton all the way, up to knock down. Great job on the defense that time by Burchard. He's got the ball. He's going to drive coast to coast and no good, missed it. Rebound, Thompson of Prep. In the forecourt to Horton. Horton's three, no good, left wing. Battled around, ball is loose. Picked up though by Wolford. Then gets the ball off on the left wing, roll it up on the rim and off Caney. Rebounded by Meadville. They're down 17-15. Second quarter on Cool and Cool TV. Burchard just dribbling out there. Hands the ball out front to Ball. Sideline right to Butler. Butler gets a pick, free throw line.
Wide open in the corner.
For the three, good. Basket is good by the Dogs. Pope.
Meadville up by one, 18-17.
That's Meadville's third triple of the night.
That it is.
And Pope's 10th of the campaign. Wolford steps into the circle, feeds the ball off to Caney. Caney over to Wallace, to Thompson. Thompson directly below us, left-hand dribble into the circle, back out to Horton again. Down into the left corner to Caney, drives in, bank shots on the rim and off, but rebounded by Horton. Kicks the ball back out right of the circle. Caney for three, yes.
They answer right back with the three. 20-18, Prep by two.
Out front.
And he lost the ball.
Tie up. Possession is Meadville.
So they get the ball back, 4:05 remaining here in the first half, 20-18, Prep by two.
Out of bounds to throw it in, Lutheran. Now he steps back in. Hold everything. What do we got here now?
14 checking in for Cathedral Prep.
Joseph Himes. And now something ongoing with the official scores over here. Coach Mark McElhaney doesn't look happy. And once again, they're going to the official score to check it out. Second time tonight they've had some problem with the scoring. Holding everything up here at the Haggerty Family Events Center. 2018 is the score. Cathedral Prep leading Meadville.
The scorekeeper, I don't know, he's rambling on about something, I'm not sure.
Butler will step out for Meadville. Looking long pass into the backcourt to Burchard. Burchard guarded by Wolford. He's at the free throw line. Brings the ball back out front again. Over to Butler. Butler gets the pick. Goes down to the right baseline. Back out to Burchard again. Prep playing good defense tonight. Down the right baseline. Turnaround short jumper is good at the low block by Burchard.
We're tied at 20.
Good contest tonight in Erie, PA.
Oh, it's a great game.
Thompson, free throw line. Hook pass left side. Back out front to Horton. Horton to the point to Wallace. Wallace over there holding. Just dribbling around out front. 3:15 here in the second quarter. Dogs Prep tied at 3. In and out and back in. The triple by Thompson. Top of the key.
23-20. Prep by 3. Here come the Dogs. 3 minutes remain first half.
Butler out front. Guarded by Thompson. Bounces the ball on. Top of the key. Lutheran to Butler. Butler pulls up from three-point land on the rim and off. Rebound hauled away by Himes. 6-foot senior for Cathedral Prep. Horton at the point. Thompson, another three, top of the key, buried it.
And timeout, Meadville. They've seen enough of that.
We'll take a timeout on cool. Cathedral Prep 26, Meadville 20. We'll be right back after we take a 30-second timeout.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
11-5 run by the Cathedral Prep Ramblers over the Dogs here in this second quarter. And Prep takes a 26-20 lead with 2:23 to go in the half. Meadville will have the ball. They'll throw it in full of court.
That's their biggest lead so far. 2:23 remaining here in the first half. We welcome you aboard Cool 101.7 FM and Cool TV.
Into Butler, ball. Pulling up three. No good, off target. Lutheran, rebound left corner by Meadville. Ball, pass the ball out. Charging foul against Meadville.
Meadville foul number 12.
So they turn the ball over on the foul. Team's second.
Foul is on Pope.
2 minutes remain.
Top of the key. Canning. Down to the baseline to Wolford, drive scores.
28-20. Cathedral Prep.
All the way up. And we'll roll everything. What do we got? Out of bounds.
Foul called.
Foul is on Wolford. And Butler will step out of bounds, right of the dog bust to trigger it in.
Prep first foul.
Lobs that ball way top of the key to Jack Burchard. Burchard bounces the ball to Butler. Butler out around mid-court over to Ball. Ball right of the circle to Burchard, turns all the way around. Steps into the circle, pulls up high post, no good. Another foul called. 28-20, Prep's biggest lead.
Rebound number 3, Spencer Canny, his first foul.
Canny with his foul. Meadville with inbound. Pope back out top of the key to Butler. 1:20 to go here in the half. Butler pushes the ball over to Ball. Back to Burchard, right baseline, puts it to the glass. Good and fouled.
Basket
Dogs
count.
needed that.
Yeah, they do. Chance to make it a 3-point. We got 1:10 remaining.
As Burchard looks for his 12th point all of the night. So far, 3 of 4 from the stripe. Line left. Good.
28-23. Prep by 5.
I'll see if the Dogs can play a little D. Shut down Prep.
Easier said than done. 1 minute remaining.
Wolford, right baseline, puts it up high off the glass. No good. There's another foul called on the hack.
Nice
Two shots
move.
coming up for Wolford.
That was a nice move underneath.
Under a minute to go in the first half. Ben Schreffler now in the senior for Prep after this free throw. Good.
Meadville and Prep have 3 team fouls. 57 seconds remain. And another foul shot for the Ramblers.
Line right. Count it.
30-23. Ramblers by 7. 57 seconds, and here come the Dogs.
Ball inbounds to Butler. Ins full court, but Prep drops off of that. Butler top of the key. Cutler looking right. Butler, Thompson guarding him. Top of the key. Prep playing good defense. That might be the difference in this one tonight.
Oh, very aggressive in your face.
In goes Burchard to throw it up. No good charging foul. That's about the third against Meadville tonight.
That's their fourth foul here in this period.
7-point lead for Cathedral Prep.
Offensive foul number 2, Jack Burchard, his second foul, team foul number 4.
Out comes Shepner. Going back in will be Wolford for Cathedral Prep. They move ahead from left to right, and a 7-point lead with a half a minute to go in the second quarter here on Cool and Cool TV tonight, and Armstrong. Out to the top of the key, Canny. Himes, left wing, back to Wolford. Thompson, free throw line, will shoot, no good. Rebound Dogs. That time pulled away by Pope.
10 seconds.
To Butler. We're down to 6. See if the Dogs can get off a shot with 3 seconds to go. Hold everything. A foul call. Out of bounds to the Dogs.
That'll be Prep's fourth foul.
30-23 your score. Prep leads. 2.6 seconds to get the ball inbounds and get off a shot.
Got to work some magic here.
Butler will inbound, probably into Burchard. Nope. And he gets it back. Pope does, puts it up off the glass. No good. That's the end of the first half. And Cathedral Prep goes to the locker room with a 30-23 lead over your Meadville Bulldogs. Right here on Cool 101.7, Cool1017online.com, and also Cool TV. We'll take this 2-minute timeout and be right back to Erie. It is Haggerty Family Event Center.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
This is Cool TV.
Chuck Stump, Gary Patton, Joe Vilke here on Cool 101.7, Cool1017online.com. Welcome back to the Haggerty Family Event Center. Halftime score, Meadville trailing Cathedral Prep 30-23. One of the big keys in this ball game here, heights of Cathedral Prep, doing a good job on defense, Gary.
Well, I think, right now, I think it's a matter of out-hustling them. I tell you what, very aggressive team, in-your-face basketball. And I tell you what, caused some turnovers, but on the other end, they're very aggressive, fast-paced, run and gun. They have turned the ball over several times, too. But it's the score that matters. They're up by 7. Anybody's game, it's halftime.
Yeah, and at the end of the first quarter, all tied up at 15 as Prep come away with a total of 15 points and only a total of 8 for Meadville. Meadville's going to have to pick it up. They're just having trouble getting the ball inside. They've already had about 3 charging fouls here tonight, and so they're going to have to work inside, but they're going in against that height. That's going to be a problem tonight for the Dogs. I think we talked about that, Gary, on the pregame show.
Absolutely. And I tell you what, Meadville also has height, but as you said, Chuck, I believe right now the quickness and the hustle of the Ramblers. I mean, they are very aggressive, and it does draw a few fouls, but for the most part, it's causing the turnovers. And right now, like I said, they got a 7-point lead. Anybody's game.
But when you look at Cathedral Prep, Michael Thompson at 6'4", Max Wallace 6'6", Thrumnell at 6'5". So definitely height advantage going to Prep, and it is definitely showing on the boards out here tonight. Thompson, what a job he's done. He's already knocked down a total of 3 trays for Cathedral Prep. Prep in the ball game tonight with 1, 2, a total of 5 threes in this one here. Meanwhile, the Meadville Bulldogs, they have 3 in the contest. All right. Go ahead, Gary.
Well, I said real quick, I was going to shoot like in rebounds. Meadville, I had them with 10 rebounds. Over to Cathedral Prep, they had 13, relatively close there. You already covered the threes. Turnovers, Meadville 7 turnovers. Ramblers 9, so they had a couple more. That run and gun I talked about. Fouls, Meadville 5 fouls in the first half compared to the Ramblers with a total of 9 in the first half.
All right, we are going to take another 2-minute timeout here at the halftime with a score. Cathedral Prep 30, Meadville 23 here on Cool 101.7, Cool TV and Armstrong tonight. Thank you for joining us.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
This is Cool TV.
And we are back here at the Haggerty Family Event Center in Erie, Pennsylvania for the battle between Meadville and Cathedral Prep. Let's take a look at the scoring for Cathedral Prep. Max Wallace, field goal for 2. Marty Horton, he has a triple, couple deuces for 7. Michael Thompson, 3 threes for 9. Spencer Caney, a triple, a deuce, 1 free throw for 6. Sebastian Wilford, a field goal, 2 for 2 from the line for a total of 4 points, as they have a total of 5 triples in the ball game. And it looks like it's just 1 for 1 from the free throw line for Prep. Meanwhile, for the Bulldogs, Jack Burchard, a triple. He has hit 4 or 5 from the line, a couple field goals, 11. Lucas Luteran, a field goal for 2. Tyke Butler, a triple, a couple free throws for 5. Kamari Pope, a triple, a deuce for 5. That's it for the scoring. 6 and 7 from the free throw line. Meadville has a total of 3 threes tonight. Gary.
At the end of the first period, it was tied 15 all, and the difference came where Cathedral Prep tacked on 15 more compared to they had a 15-8 run.
That they did.
So there's your difference right now. We welcome you aboard. Halftime 30-23. We're about a minute away from starting the second half. Anybody's game. Meadville got to get back in it, just down by 7.
And we run around our broadcast brought to you in part by Juniper Village of Meadville, Howard Hanna Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate, Hobbs Do-It Center, Ralston's Hardware, Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, and by the Mercer County State Bank. Let's take a look at the next games coming up for your Meadville Bulldogs. Coming up next Tuesday, tomorrow night, they will be taking on Iroquois. Then next Tuesday night, they'll be at McDowell. Cool 101.7, Cool TV. We expect to be there to bring you all the action from McDowell High School coming your way on the 21st. Then on the 25th, they'll be at Fairview. And then back home to the House of Thrills on the 29th against Brookville. They'll wrap up the month on the 31st of January at Erie High. So that's a look at the Bulldogs, but they got a little work to do in this one here before we worry about what's coming up next for the Dogs. Thank you for joining us here on Cool 101.7 and Cool TV tonight, listening to WMVL, Lanesville and Meadville. We do have a score to report on. See if I can dig that out with all our papers. At halftime, Oil City 35, Franklin 19 on our sister station, KQW.
And also a shout out to Armstrong.
Absolutely. We're ready to go on half number 2.
Just like that.
Thompson to inbound for Prep at midcourt across the way.
Prep gets the ball. They got a 7-point lead. Here we go.
Into Wolford. Wolford running the point right now. Back out, top of the key to Thompson. Don't leave him open. He had 3 triples in the first period. Now they left Horton open. He fires well beyond the arc, but that's no good on the right side. Meadville comes away with the errant shot. Luteran, right straight up the middle of the court. Swings the ball to the left wing, turns all the way around. Back out to Burchard. To Luteran, directs traffic out front. Guarded out there by Humdall. Back over to Luteran. Luteran open 3, top of the key. Yes! His first 3 of the night. The Dogs 4th, and they're back to within 4.
30-26.
Thompson, high post. Back out front. Thornell. Once again, Thompson's got it. That should be a charge or a travel.
I don't know what
they're going to call the foul against Meadville.
They're calling.
No, the officials get together now. What do we got called?
A block
is called. And that is going to be called against Meadville.
So that'll be their first here.
Thompson the inbound. Pushes that ball right in there. Rumtel to Thompson. Thompson guarded by Butler. Down low, in underneath, short bank shot is good by Cormac Ornell.
32-26.
That's his first of the night. And here comes Burchard, another 3, left side on the rim and off. Rebound Meadville, corner left. Burchard's open again, or that right, that is Luteran. No good. Rebounded up the court. An easy 2 for Prep Ramblers.
34-26.
The basket was good by same guy, Tremolo again.
Dogs come right back with a hoop.
Lutheran with the basket that time for the Dogs.
34-28.
Down into the corner door. Drive the lane, put it up on the rim and in.
Wide open. That was an easy 2. 36-28.
2 minutes into the third quarter. Butler.
2 bodies go flying on the
Another
hardwood.
push off and a foul. Foul is going to be called on Cormack. In for Prep comes Bennett Shrepner. Another tall boy for them.
Cathedral Prep with their first team foul.
And it will be Burchard to trigger it in. The ball back on the give and go, but foul call.
So just like that, they rack up 2 fouls.
Horton with the foul. His first. Butler will inbound against Thompson. Way out toward midcourt to Burchard. Jack on the dribble. Off the screen. Cuts into the lane and kicked it out of bounds. Whoa, they're going to say off of the knee and out of bounds of the Dogs, Burchard. 36-28, 8-point lead. That's the biggest of the night. They had that in the first half.
Chance to increase it right here.
Wolford, guarded by Butler. Off, takes the ball down to the right baseline. Back out front. Shrepner. Tie up. Reaching in there. Good defense by Lutheran to the Dogs to tie him up. Dogs have the ball. Out of bounds, sideline left. Nope, now they're going to change it. Butler will go underneath the hoop, throw it in. Now we go to the left side. Inbound to Burchard. He'll bring the ball into the front court. Couples dribbles down to the right baseline, goes in and lays it up and in with the right hand.
Nice move underneath.
He is 13, the Dogs, trail by 6. Here comes Horton all the way. Kicks the ball back out. Back down to the right baseline. Zumtelt puts it up on the rim and in.
38-30. Here come the Dogs on a fast break.
Butler's got it. Stops and pops and hits. A 10-foot jumper in the paint.
38-32.
7 points for Butler. Now wide open shooting on the rim and off. Basket no good that time by Thumbnail. Rebounded by Meadville. Stepping back. Now kicks the ball off. That time nothing called. He's pushed to the deck. Put up by Ball. No good. It is loose. It is out of bounds. Prep's ball.
Coach Mark is furious.
Well, that was definitely a push down. Never called.
Yeah.
Well, remember,
don't
you're in
blame
Erie. You're not in Meadville.
Nope. This is their backyard. He's still pleading his case.
38-32, 6-point lead for Cathedral Prep. They have the basketball moving right to left. Wolford, sideline right. Dribbles top of the key. Spins in the paint, put it blocked away. Nice block by that time by the Dogs. Now down to the right corner. Drive underneath Horton. Lost it. Picked up by Meadville. Down by 6. Needs a basket here. Butler, free throw line. Lays the ball out. Right of the circle. 3 is good. Drained by the Dogs. Pope.
Working their way back. 38-35. 3:45, third period.
Here comes Thompson in the paint. Pushes it up to the rim short. Rebound Meadville. Racing the ball up the court is Burchard. All the way, coast to coast. Left hand layup. No good. Blocking foul.
Prep draws their third foul. 2 shots coming up for Meadville.
Umtel with the foul, the big 6'5" boy.
3:33 on the clock.
Burchard at the line where tonight he has hit 4 of 5, short. Close ball games, you got to hit these free throws. And we're going to get another timeout here at the home of the Cathedral Prep Ramblers, aren't we? See nothing yet.
I assume it was Cathedral Prep took the timeout.
No, we had no indication.
No,
I
not
guess.
at all. No, but
okay, Gary, let's just hold it here. I don't know what's going on. They never give us any indication.
No, they didn't.
We're going to hold it right here, but Dogs trying to get back in, trailed by as many as 8, both in the first half. In the second half, now they're back to within 3, 38-35, Gary.
And they still got another shot coming up at the foul line. Chance to get it within 2.
And that will be Burchard there.
Which they, like you said, every point is critical in a game like this that has gone back and forth. I don't know how many times it's changed hands, but you're right. There was a time when it was 28-20. They were up by 8, and then they were also up, I believe it was 36-28, so it was back and forth. And then they finally narrowed that down right now, only down by 3. Dogs are hanging tough.
Reminder to join us next week for more high school basketball action. Meadville McDowell Tuesday night should be a great one. Then Maplewood at Cockerton next Friday night. At least that's tentatively on the schedule right now.
On my end, it'd be weather permitting. Here we go. Second shot coming up for the Dogs.
Jack Burchard, that 66% foul shooter.
6-foot senior.
Missed the first shot. Try to cash in this time. This one is up. Short again. Rebound. And it is out of bounds. Meadville's ball.
Well, that's a break for the Dogs right there. I thought maybe Johnson had his hand on the last, but apparently not. So here we go. Dogs still in it.
Butler to inbound. Long pass inbound. Top of the key. Burchard. He's going to drive into the paint, go in to put it up, and he gets fouled. Basket's good, and he's fouled.
Back to the foul line, a chance to tie the game.
Maybe he can make up for those previous 2 missed foul shots by completing the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Absolutely.
Knot things up at 38 if he can do it. He looks for his 16th point. Line right. No good. Again, 3 in a row. Missed. And another foul. And that's going to be called against the Dogs. Kamari Pope is second.
Team second, 3:25.
Unusual to see Jack miss 3 free throws in a row. 38-37 Prep. Wolford down to the baseline. Under he put a blocked away by the Dogs. It looked like for Meadville. Johnson got in there. They got the ball. Lutheran to Butler. Dogs look for the lead. Butler, high post right, spins around, bounces the ball to Burchard off the screen. Goes in, puts it up and in with the right hand. Dogs lead.
39-38. Meadville coming back. Down by 8 at one point. Not anymore.
Out front is Johnson. Johnson's going to drive in. Put it up. That looked like a walk.
That looked like traveling from up here.
Absolutely. Inbounding will be Johnson. Dogs up 39-38. 2:39 to go, third quarter on Cool TV tonight. Inbound pass. Gathered in by Canny. Out front. Over to Wolford. Wolford just dribbling, looks at the clock. Hands the ball off to Canny. Out to Thompson. Thompson spins, free throw line. Looking, fall away shot, short. Rebounded by Lutheran. Up the court to Burchard. Burchard goes down to the baseline, puts it up over the rim, no good. Rebound, foul call.
That is number 5. Their coach is furious. Oh my, he is
Coach Lynch
irate down there. He's going to get a technical.
So
Wow.
Meadville gets the ball out of bounds.
They should be shooting.
Well, they haven't put it on the board yet.
He's still barking.
That's just
There it is, right there. Something was said. He was barking quite a bit.
So the Dogs will get technical foul shots. And it will be Lutheran to the free throw line. He is a 50% foul shooter. He has 7 points tonight, including a 3. In. Go to the line for another one. Then the Dogs get the ball out of bounds.
They need every point.
Charity toss. Good.
41-38, Meadville by 3.
Dogs are on a run. Didn't they lead 38-30 big here? 11 points in a row for the Dogs.
And those 2 points right there, courtesy of the coach.
Well, we'll take them.
Absolutely.
Butler out of bounds at midcourt to trigger it in. Looking, Butler in to Lutheran. Back to Butler. Butler, three-point arc on the right wing. He'll dribble back out front. They'll reset. Prep man-to-man.
Prep's got to watch it. They have 5 fouls.
Top of the key to Lutheran.
2 minutes remain here
Back
in the
to
third.
Burchard. Burchard, right side. And we're going to have another holding foul called.
Against,
Prep.
I believe, 14.
That'll be Joe Himes.
Joe Himes' first foul. Team number 5.
That's number 6.
Should be going to the line. They better get it to the line.
I don't know how you got.
Yeah, finally they. Boy, tell you what, we've had some discrepancies here and talks between the officials to get things squared away. We're midway through the season. Think they'd have that taken care of by now, Big Gare.
It's not adding up right here.
All right. Ball will go to the free throw line for Meadville. He's looking for his first point of the night. Now hold everything. What are we talking about now? Wow.
He thought maybe he wasn't shooting.
Why not?
I have no idea. The foul was against.
Oh, they're going to change it now. It's going to the free throw line as Lutheran.
Right.
2 for 2 from the line tonight. Short.
Wow. That was way short. Now we have another player checking in for Prep.
That will be Max Wallace, 6'6". They get some more height in there. Going out is Joe Himes.
So at least, let's see if he can at least split the pair here and hit this one.
Lucas will try to net this one, and he does.
All right, 42-38 Meadville.
That is the biggest lead of the night for Meadville. Out front, Wolford.
Now to maintain it.
Down into the left corner. 3 is in the air and in the hole. Basket is good by Max Wallace.
They're right back in the game, down by 1.
Butler, left side. Dribbles to the free throw line, turns around, whips the ball. The ball, he'll take a 3, and that's off target. Rebound, Thompson. Thompson up the left sideline into the left forecourt. Free throw line, into the lane, just throws it up. No, oh, you're going to get the basket too.
Look like traveling.
That'll give Prep the lead, 43-42.
Wow.
He has 11 in the game. He'll go to the line for the 3-point play.
Meadville draws their 3rd team foul.
Johnson out, Pope back in for the Dogs. Basket's good.
Now Prep is up by 2, just like that.
Here comes Meadville from left to right. Burchard into the forecourt. Burchard behind, looking. Now he's going to drive in, stop, kicks the ball back out front, the ball and out of bounds.
Turnover for Meadville. Bad pass. Exactly 1 minute remaining here in the third. Prep gets the ball with a 2-point lead.
Thompson Thompson backs out 3-point arc, open, shoots, no good, strong. Rebounded underneath, lay it up and in with the left hand by Wolford.
46-42.
Way out front. Lutheran, they left him wide open. Yes! Top of the key.
Not for long. 43-45. Prep by 1. 30 seconds.
His second three. Corner right, they'll take a three. Katie, no good, but he's fouled. He'll get 3 shots.
Stops the clock at 26 seconds.
Foul is on Butler. His first. Fourth against Meadville in the period.
In the process of shooting, so here come some shots right here.
Free throws coming up. There's the first one. It's good.
47-45.
Be up for one more. Line left. Put it up. Hit it again. You'll get another one.
How crucial are these shots? We've said it time and time again.
Canny for one more.
And Scheffner coming in, number 15 for Cathedral Prep checking in.
Checking out will be Wolford. Hit all 3.
Yeah.
And Dogs are down by 4.
With 26 seconds, here come the Dogs.
Lutheran into Burchard. Burchard, right hand dribble to the right wing. Out front. All over him is Himes. And we're going to get a turnover. And here's good defense by Prep, forcing the turnover. 49-45 Prep, they got the ball back. Johnson D inbound directly below the Cool team. Into County. Back to Johnson. Dribble drives in, left side, spin, shoots to the rim and in. Thompson with the basket. That's the end of the third quarter. We will go to the fourth quarter on Cool. From Erie with the score, Cathedral Prep 51, Meadville 45. We will take a 60-second timeout on Cool and Cool TV.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on. Right here, close to home.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
50-50 once again, last 4 digits. 0628. Company.
All right, we're ready for the fourth quarter at the Dogs. Trailed by 8, come back, took the lead by 3, but now trail 51-45. And Prep will get the basketball to start off the final quarter. Wolford in the backcourt. Wolford sideline right, guarded by Burchard. Drives right baseline, off to Canny, corner left, fires, swish for 3.
Wide open in the corner. That was an easy 3 for Prep, taking a 9-point lead.
Burchard, the ball to Butler. Dogs have always had trouble with Cathedral Prep. Bounce the ball off, back out to the top of the key to Pope, over to Butler. Butler bounces the ball Out front to Pope. Back over to Butler. Butler directing traffic. Wants ball to go under the hoop. He did. It's the ball out to Lutheran. Lutheran turns around to shoot. And a push-off foul. Yes.
So they draw their first foul here in the fourth.
And that is against Johnson.
2 shots coming up.
He has 4.
Less than a minute into the fourth period.
And Lutheran to the free throw line. Tonight he's hit 3 of 4. Sinks this one. 14 points in the ball game to go along with 2 triples. Dogs down by 8. Line right for another one. For Lucas, hit them both.
Couple of nice shots.
Dogs are now 11 of 16 from the line tonight. Top of the key, reach in, slap the ball away by Burchard. Gets the ball back, drives, lays it up and in. And a timeout on the court. The score, Prep 54, Meadville 49. Back on the Cool and Cool TV in 60 seconds.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on. Right here, close to home.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
All right, 6:50 to go here in our contest at Lincoln regulation, and the Dogs trail by 5. Thompson will inbound. Into Wolford. Wolford will bring the ball up, top of the key. Bounce that ball off to Thumtel. Thumtel off of the pick, goes to Horton. And the ball is stolen away. Up the court all the way to Lutheran. Bounces the ball off to Burchard. He lays it up and in. He was going left side. Burchard in from the right side. Lays it home. Burchard with 21. Dogs down by 3. Thompson at the point. Thompson to Wallace. Wallace over to Wolford. Wolford found the little seam, put a block, but a foul call.
2 shots coming up, 6-14 for Cathedral Prep. Up by 3, chance to increase that right here.
3rd foul on Jack Burchard. Wolford to the free throw line for Cathedral Prep. He is 2 for 2 from the line tonight.
Each team with 1 team foul here in the fourth.
Prep has not missed a free throw tonight. They are 5 for 5, make it 6 for 6.
55-51, second shot coming up.
Charity toss is in the air and on the rim and in.
You can just about bank on it when they shoot. 56-51.
Meanwhile, the Dogs have been to the line a total of 16 times. They've hit 11. Here comes Meadville. Down by 5. Butler out front against Thumdell. Down the right corner, ball back out to Butler. Butler off of the screen, steps to the free throw line. Over to Burchard. Burchard open 3 right of the circle. Good, and fouled. Burchard's second 3 of the night. 20 in the game. He'll try to make it a 4-point play. Bring the Dogs to within 1. And now what? I thought they called a... What's going on? I have no idea. I thought they called a foul. Here we got to get together again for the umpteenth time tonight. Coach McElhaney can't believe it.
I can't either.
Well, it was right.
Wow. Different rules must apply up here.
I think you're right, Gary.
Seriously.
Well, so much for the 4-point play, but the Dogs get 3 and back to within 2. Thompson, right of the circle, hook pass down low, in underneath. Then they had to kick it back out. Good defense over on the left side. 3 is no good. Horton, and out of bounds it goes. They're going to say what, off Meadville?
No. One of the players flew into the stands.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Well.
Now they're getting together again.
Should be Meadville's
Well, they
ball.
are. Well, after the officials got together, they will. I guess give it to Meadville. I don't know. Yes.
Yeah. You never know up here.
Ball out of bounds to throw it in. Kellen will trigger it in against Thompson. Over to Butler. Dogs down by 2. 5.5 to go in the game. Least regulation. Butler top of the key for 3. No good. Rebound. Hauled away easily by Wallace. To Horton. Over to Thompson. Thompson pulls up. 18-footer straight out and buried it.
Timeout. Cathedral Prep.
It'll be a 60-second timeout, and we'll pause and be right back. 4-point lead for Cathedral Prep. Back in a moment.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Meadville with the basketball, trailing 58-54 to Cathedral Prep. Inbound full of court. Butler up the left sideline. Swings the ball into the middle. Hands the ball off to Lutheran. Lutheran reverses it left side. And the ball, getting the ball to ball, and then touched by Prep, should be out of bounds to Meadville. Out of bounds. Sideline right to the Dogs. Lutheran to inbound. Into Butler. He'll bring the ball between the circles. Hand the ball back off to Lucas. Lucas out there guarded by Horton. To Butler. To Lutheran. Corner left Butler. Butler out there guarded by Thompson. Goes to the free throw line. Backs his way in. Bounces the ball off to Burchard. Back out. Corner left. 3 is up over the rim and off. Basket no good by Pope. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson, forecourt. Thompson, top of the key, in the lane, passes the ball
Wide
up.
open.
Johnson with the basket.
Wallace was left wide open underneath an easy feed and an easy 2. 60-54 Prep.
And a charging foul against Meadville. That's the 4th tonight. 60-54 Prep. Almost halfway through the 4th quarter.
Lucas over his second foul, team foul number 2. Return to the Ramblers number 12, Sebastian Wolford.
Wolford in for a Prep, and going out is Horton.
Also returning number 3, Spencer Canada.
Cormac Fomentel is out, and actually staying in the game is Horton. They have the ball. Out top of the key to Wolford. Wolford just dribbles at midcourt. 3:45 remains in the game. Thompson's got it. Foul called. That's about all you're going to have probably the rest of the game. They'll just dribble around. Meadville foul.
Yeah, they just got to kill some clock.
Thompson will inbound sideline to the right. Top of the key, Wolford. Wolford triggers the ball down to Horton. Horton, top of the key. Foul was called on Lutheran, his third.
Team's third.
Thompson against Butler. Then a drive in right side. Put it up and good.
62-54.
Burchard just dribbles around out front. Pulls up left of the circle, three, and hits it. And Meadville will take timeout. While they talk it over, we'll take a timeout on Cool. Score, Cathedral Prep 62, Meadville 57 on Cool and Cool TV.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Cathedral Prep 62, Meadville 57 here at the Haggerty Family Event Center in Erie, PA. Prep has the ball after that three knocked down by Jack Burchard. He now has a total of 27 in the ball game and a total of 3 threes. See what Prep does with it. Only up by 5, just under 3 to go. Here's Horton with a 3 left side, no good. Rebound Burchard. Burchard pushes it out to Lutheran. Lutheran to Burchard. Burchard gonna drive in, got batted out of the air and out of bounds off Wallace.
Good defense by the Ramblers. 2:36 on the clock.
Butler will inbound.
62-57 your score.
Butler inbounds to Pope. Pope has a seam drive baseline right. Dishes the ball off. Butler open 3 left side on the rim and off. Rebound is hauled down, and then a traveling's called against Meadville. He didn't even hardly move at all, and they called it on ball. He just had the ball and slid a 10. The whistle was going off. Fans not happy. Coach not happy. And once again, a reminder, we're in Erie tonight, not at the House of Thrills.
Yeah, different rules apply.
Thompson to the forecourt. Thompson, hook pass out to the top of the key. Humtel. Cormack just dribbling out there against Butler. Coming up on the 2-minute mark of the ball game. Thompson back off to Humtel. Ball is batted into the stands on the rejection by Meadville.
Minute 58 on the clock.
Thompson to inbound. Way out to Canny. In underneath Thompson. To Canny, out to the point. Thompson floater in the paint, will not go. Rebound Meadville, and they turned it over. Meadville would have had a nice deuce there, but they turned it over, and Prep will just take time off the clock again. Coming up on 1:35 remaining. Meadville had a shot there. Now a jumper in the paint is up, no good. Wallace. Rebound Meadville, 90 seconds to go. Top of the key, Burchard will take it all the way, lay it up with the right hand, no good. Foul on the block.
Prep draws their second foul here in the fourth.
And Jack goes to the free throw line, where tonight he has been at the line 8 times. He has hit 4. He's missed his last 3. He certainly needs these to bring the Dogs to within 3. What do we have? A little blood there on Burchard's arm. They checked it and said everything's okay. Line right. Huge free throws by Jack. Good.
Brings them within 4.
This to bring it down to a 1-possession game if he hits. Joe Himes in, Horton out for the Ramblers. .125 to go in regulation. Free throw is in the air. Count it. 62-59 Ramblers. Here on Cool and Cool TV tonight in Armstrong. Thompson will inbound against Lutheran. Full court pressure Dogs. Thompson pushes that ball in to Carmack. He's still in the backcourt yet. Over to Thompson. Push the ball into the forecourt. The ball's loose, but it goes right into the hands for an easy layup by Horton, and I think they called timeout. Wow, he got a break there. Broken play and to get to 5-point lead for the Ramblers back in a 30-second timeout. Okay, we are back here in Erie. Minute 13 seconds to go. Dogs down by 5. They'll have the basketball, and they could use a 3 right now, Gary.
Oh, no doubt about it. I tell you what, that last play, I thought they had him back here. Only the ball got by, and of course, right into the hands of one of the Prep.
Horton.
Couple dribbles, turn around, put it in. That
was huge,
Tagged
Gary.
on, too. That was a huge shot right there. We're down to a minute 13.
In regulation.
Yep, they're down by 5.
Full court to throw it in for Meadville. Jack Burchard will do that to our left. Guarded by Joe Himes. Butler. Into the forecourt. Butler down to the right baseline. Needs some help down here. Bounces the ball out to Lutheran. 16-footer straight out is in. He is 17. Dogs trail 64-62. Ball's brought up the court, knocked out of bounds.
See how crucial was that shot that they had made earlier?
Oh, yeah.
Meadville with a foul. That'll be their 4th foul.
Thompson will inbound. Under a minute to go.
Butler had the foul, his 2nd.
Thompson inbounds in front of the Dog bench.
Try to get a turnover here and get a hoop. Here comes Prep. 54 seconds.
Ball is into Wolford. Gets the ball into the front court. Lob the ball out to Thompson. Free throw line to Canny. They're just running the weave out front now.
They can't have a foul.
Oh,
though.
He stepped over the line. Yes, he did. They called it.
They turned it over on their own.
His foot barely went into the backcourt. And the Dogs down 64-61. Thought it was a 2-point lead. Now it's 3. I don't know. Thought it was 64-62 here. Well, now it's 3-point lead for Prep. Here comes Burchard to drive and foul. That foul is going to be called on Himes
Foul 14, Joe Himes' second foul.
with 35.8 seconds to go. Dogs get the ball out of bounds. Only the third foul called against Prep. Lutheran inbounds to Burchard.
3 to tie, though. We got 30 seconds.
Out front, Lutheran open for the three and a tie. No go. Rebound hauled away by Wallace and a foul.
That's number 5.
Walk the length of the court. Foul shooting coming up for the Ramblers.
That could be it. 23 seconds remain in regulation time.
6-6. Max Wallace to the free throw line. 7 points in the ball game. First trip to the free throw line. Crucial free throws here. No good. It remains a one possession game.
That's a rarity right there to miss the shot.
Well, that's their first miss tonight. They had hit 6 in a row. Second free throw. Got it. That's big. It's a two possession game. Dogs got to go now. 20 seconds to go. Burchard all the way to put it up. No good. Foul call.
Foul 14, Joe Himes.
Foul is called on Joe Himes. Ball is out of bounds. Only their fourth foul.
Yep, but down to 17 seconds.
Lutheran gets it in. Gets it back. Takes a three. No good. Rebound. Prep. Immediately a foul called against Meadville's Pope. That's going to about wrap it up. 65-61, I should say. It's going to be a tough one loss here tonight. The Dogs stayed in it. A couple times down by 8. Couldn't quite get over the hump. Free throws up around the rim and in. Once again by Wallace. They've hit 8 of 9 from the stripe tonight. Another one's up. That's in and out. A rebound by Pope to Burchard. 8 seconds to go. Burchard step back, shoots, no good air. They get the rebound. That's the ball game. Final score tonight here in Erie. Cathedral Prep hangs on to win 66-61. We're going to make a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and wrap it up. First of all, say good night to our viewers on Armstrong. We'll take a 2-minute timeout on Cool 101.7, Cool TV, and be right back. Begin our wrap-up.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on, right here, close to home.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
This is Cool TV.
All right, right back here at the Haggerty Family Event Center, where the Prep Ramblers hang on to beat the Dogs 66-61. And this one here tonight at the end of the first quarter, all tied at 15. Meadville scored 23 points, scored only 8 points in the second quarter for 23 points. Prep come back with another 15. They led 30-23. Third quarter, Dogs 22, Prep 21. Was 51-45 in favor of Cathedral Prep. Final period, Meadville scores 16. Cathedral Prep has 15. They win it 66-51, Gary.
Well, I tell you what, a seesaw battle from the get-go. As you said, Chuck, into the first 15 all. Then they were down by 7 at halftime. They worked their way back and had a lead momentarily there into third. But by the end of the third, it was 51-45. As Chuck mentioned, they're down by 6, and then to lose by 5, 66-61 your final. Once again here from downtown Erie, Pennsylvania, Cool 101.7 FM along with Cool TV. Look at some stats here real quick on my end. I'll go over to the Meadville Bulldogs, who are now 9-2 overall. Rebounds, they had a total of 10 in the first, 10 in the second, 20 right there. Over to threes, I had them for 3 threes in the first half. I believe I had them for a total of 9. I'm not sure. Double check that real quick here. When it comes to turnovers, they had 7 and 6, 13 fouls. They had 5 in the first half, tacked on 10 more in the second half, 15 your total right there. Over to Cathedral Prep, the Ramblers move on to 9 and 7 overall. They had 13 rebounds first half, tacked on 9 more, 22 your total right there. When it comes to threes, they had 5 in the first half, 2. I had them for 2 in the second half, total of 7 turnovers. They had 9 and 5, just 5 turnovers in the second half, 14 your total. Fouls, quite a few fouls, 9 in the first half. Tacked on 10 fouls, a total of 19 fouls for the Ramblers, but yet they pull away and have a 5-point victory on their home court. A lot of controversial calls here, Chuck.
Yep.
But it is what it is, and the Dogs had the lead, fought back and forth so many times it changed hands here tonight. Could not pull it off when it come down to the final run, down by 2 and 3, and once again your final, they're down by 5. And as Chuck said, they play against McDowell Tuesday night, but they have a game tomorrow night against Iroquois, I believe you said. So right back at it again, the Meadville Bulldogs. No rest as they play tomorrow night, of course Saturday, and then back at it Tuesday night.
We'll take this final timeout, come back and wrap it up. Dogs lose out to Prep by 5. We'll be back after a 2-minute timeout.
At Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, our growing team of surgeons utilize cutting-edge, patient-centered procedures and treatments to get you active and healthy again. From high-quality personalized care to state-of-the-art injury treatment and prevention, the choice has been clear for over 50 years. The largest, most skillful team of orthopedic specialists in Crawford County, delivering orthopedic care that you and your family depend on. Right here, close to home.
Our roots are right here in this area. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the bank. Some places have local branches. We have local roots. Mercer County State Bank. Community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
Community-minded, just like you.
This is Cool TV.
Welcome back once again. Chuck Stop, Big Gear, Joe Velke behind the camera. Friday night action here from downtown Erie, Pennsylvania. A thriller, no doubt about it, Chuck. Once again, back and forth, makes for exciting basketball, but in the end, Meadville falls by 5.
All right, let's get into the final scoring out here tonight.
All right.
For the Prep Ramblers, 3 players in double digits. Michael Thompson ends up with 18. He had 3 threes, and he had 1 of 1 from the free throw line. 11 points tonight for Omoni Horton. He had a 3 in the ball game, ends up with 11 points. 9 tonight for Max Wallace. He also had a 3, 2 of 4 from the line. From Tell, he had a total of 3 field goals for 6 points. 12 points tonight for Spencer Canny. He also had a couple triples in the ball game, 4 4 from the line for an even dozen. And Sebastian Wolford, 4 for 4 from the line, 8 points. They hit 11 of 13 from the free throw line and 7 threes. Meanwhile, this losing cause for the Dogs, another tough loss, and it was Jack Burchard did all he could do out here tonight. 3 threes, 6 of 10 from the line, 29 points. Also, Lucas Lutheran had a total of 2 threes, 5 of 6 from the line, 18 points. 7 points tonight, a triple, 2 for 2 from the line for Tyke Butler. And rounding it out, Kamari Pope. He had 2 threes. He ends up with 8 points. Only 4 players scoring tonight for the Meadville Bulldogs. They go 13 of 18 from the free throw line, so Prep wins it from the free throw line tonight. As they once again was 11 of 13, the Dogs 13 of 18. And a total of 8 triples for the Dogs. Once again, the final score, it is Cathedral Prep 66, Meadville 61. Gary?
Well, I tell you what, once again, win and lose at the foul line, Chuck, and that was crucial tonight. Right there, we talk about how important it is. Case in point, tonight's game, but right now it's water under the bridge. You move on into the next game as they have again tomorrow night, and then into next week. So it doesn't get any easier.
No, it does not. Height factor out here tonight. Prep had more height and also a lot of hustle and good defense by the Ramblers, caused some turnovers by the Dogs, but the Dogs still having a good season going on, halfway through it, Gary, and they'll have another big game coming up against McDowell. Now McDowell knocked off Cathedral Prep earlier in the season.
Well, I tell you what, it got out. You thought they were going to run with it a couple times. They were down by 8, but they didn't. The Dogs hung in there and even took the lead back momentarily there. They were up by 3 points, 2 points there in the third period, but the fourth period got to be crucial there. Too far, you get behind, and then once again lost at the foul line.
All right, one final to report on: Oil City 61, Franklin 42 on our sister station, KQW. Well, let's remind you, and thanks very much to Daryl Ray back at the station, also always to Joe Velke behind the camera tonight, and of course Big Air coming in from Ashtabula.
Thank you to Joe filling in for me.
Let us remind you, our broadcast here on Cool 101.7, Cool TV, has been brought to you in part by these fine merchants, and they are Area Shopper, Armstrong Cable Services, Westbury United Methodist Retirement Community, Flex TV and Appliance, Juniper Village of Meadville, Howard Hanna, Bainbridge Kaufman Real Estate, Hobbs Do-It Lumber, Ralston's Hardware, Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, and by the Mercer County State Bank. For Big Air, Chuck Stop saying so long from Erie, the Haggerty Family Event Center. Final score, Cathedral Prep 66, Meadville 61. We'll talk to you from McDowell High on Tuesday night for more Bulldog basketball.
Go Buckeyes!
This has been a WMVL Cool 101.7 FM sports presentation. Have a great weekend.
From the award-winning studios of Cool 101.7 Radio, celebrating 50 years in your ears, we introduce Cool TV, live streaming of local sports and community events. Cool TV, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and at cool1017online.com.